In this video, we're going to walk through how to submit a work report for new instructor training. So to submit a work report, go ahead and click on the Work Reports button, or you can click over here on Work Reports and All Work Reports. And this is where you'll see a list of all of the work reports you've submitted up to this point. Also, you'll see the status of those work reports, whether they've been submitted, approved, processed, paid, etc., whatever the status may be. In order to add a new report, you can either click on the Add New button, or you can click over here, Add New. Click up here. Now, before you complete a work report, be sure that you check the guidelines here on the Concurrent Enrollment website. So we'll click on this link. And here it takes you to the CE work report page on our website. Down towards the bottom, you'll see the standard times. So you want to make sure that for any of the work that you do, you're close to the standard times. If for a legitimate reason you need to exceed the standard time, that's okay. Just know that if you exceed the standard time by a significant amount, then our office will likely reach out just to find out what the reason was behind needing to exceed the standard time in a significant way. Okay, so if you are submitting a work report for training a new instructor on the SLCC course curriculum and materials for the very first time, then you go ahead and check that box, select the current academic year, which should show up by default, and then you'll enter the date that you provided that training, any prep time that was required prior to the training, the total activity time, the total training time, post-activity follow-up time, any travel time that was necessary, and then a description. Now here in the description, when you're submitting a work report for training new instructors on the SLCC course curriculum, it's important that you put a list or an agenda sort of what you went through. Our accreditors will look at that when reviewing how instructors are trained for the first time on the course content. So don't just put a one line, I trained instructor on the curriculum, but let us know here what you went through specifically with that instructor. It doesn't have to be like multi-pages, just a list of the 5 or 10 items that you covered. You'll check the course that you were training the instructor on and the teacher who you were training. If it was multiple teachers, then that is totally fine. You can check multiple teachers. And if you were training them on 2 or 3 courses at the same time, then that's fine as well. It's important that that get marked, because once this is submitted, on the back end, we'll go in and we'll enter those dates that those instructors were trained, so that that training essentially gets recorded to their record. Once you've checked that information, you'll submit as paid work or as unpaid work if you're doing this on contract to count towards your faculty service hours. Submit as new, and then after that, if you have any additional documentation you want to upload, then you can upload that as well. If at any time you need to edit that report once you've submitted it, you can come back to the list of work reports. You can go into Manage Details, and then right there you can change anything that you need to, and then click Update. So if there was an instructor that you forgot to check, you can click there and add an additional instructor and then update it. And that's how you submit work reports. Then at that point, you should receive an email when the status of that is changed, or you can log in here to MyCE at any time and check the status of that.